guys, what's up? My name's Chris,
And I'm Shane.
and we are
All Sports Battles.
Alright, today's discussion is the post-fight
Of Bellator 214.
and our opinions and guesses of what we made yesterday.
I told you I was going to win the fights.
Shane did win. He beat me 2-1. We both had two picks that we chose the same guy on. So
And one of them won, one of them lost.
right. Alright, anyway, the first fight we're going to be talking about is the Adele Altamimi versus Brandon McMahon. Shane was right on this one. I hate to admit it.
I did say Adele was going to win it.
You
I
did.
told you that
You did.
Brandon was going on a 6-fight losing streak. We were going to make it 7 that night.
What kind of threw me off with Adele Altamimi was his ground game. His ground game was quick in a hurry, and he wasted no time. He won via submission armbar with a minute 16 seconds from the beginning of the fight. It was a quick fight. Alright. Second fight. I do believe I won this one.
Yeah, you did win this one.
The Juan Archuleta versus Ricky Bandejas.
I was taking the underdog on this one. I was taking Ricky to win this, and the size difference got to Ricky. Juan just knocked Ricky out.
I can't believe, me personally, I knew Juan Archuleta, he had, his ground game was good, but what kind of threw me off was his stand-up game. Juan had a little bit, I think he had, 3 or 4 inch reach difference between
Yeah, I think
Ricky?
he had 2 inches.
It just kind of caught me off guard that, he stood up during the game. But Juan Archuleta defeated Ricky via unanimous decision, so hey, I'm 1-1. Hey, I'm 1, you're 1.
1-1.
Anyway,
Next it was Jake Haggard versus J.W. Kaiser. We both took Jake Haggard, who choked out Kaiser using an arm triangle. That was a interesting fight.
man, I knew from the beginning he was going to stick with his wrestling, and he didn't fail us.
We both talked about how he was an Olympic
Medals,
wrestler,
yeah.
and he was going to stick to the wrestling.
I just can't. Me personally, I wish that he would have broadened his horizon in the MMA style, but it's just like any wrestler. I'm a wrestler myself, so it kind of just sticks to you. It's like one of those flight mode things. I hate being hit in my face, and obviously Jake Hager didn't like being hit in his face, so he took the fight to the ground real quick, and he got a submission, so good job.
All right, next we're talking about the Henry Corrales and Aaron Pico fight.
This was
You took Aaron Pico on this one, the underdog, the 4-1 underdog.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, we both chose Henry Corrales.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, this was the other fight that we both chose the same guy on. I do believe Shane chose. We both chose this guy. I chose the guy because I've always watched him. He's always had a good ground game, but little did I know that he actually had a really good stand-up game. Shane chose him for.
I chose him because of the experience of the fight, where Henry was coming in 16-3 and Pico only had 5 fights. I figured Henry was going to knock out Pico, which ended up happening. First round knockout, a minute 7 seconds into the fight. It looked a little scary at first because Pico started knocking Henry down to the ground, but then they got back up, got into a little clinch, and then he landed a left hook, knocking Aaron Pico out.
It worried me. Aaron Pico, he actually was a Golden Gloves boxer. Doesn't really have much mixed martial arts background. But whenever he came out strong. He started out, he wobbled Henry Corrales like seconds into the fight. And I looked at my brother, I was like, shoot, man, we're going to lose this one. Because I didn't think he was going to recover. But Henry, he scrambled. protected his face real quick, and like Shane said, got in the grapple, and both of them just banged it out. And luckily, Henry came up with a left uppercut and put him down. And when he put him down, he finished it with a right straight punch, and that was the end of it. They called it. All right.
Last but not least,
man,
the one that the tiebreaker that you lost on, that off camera I said was going to end in the first round, but on camera I thought it was going to unanimous decision. Should have stuck with my gut. Ryan Bader versus Fedor.
Man,
what's your thoughts about that one, Chris?
I'm not happy. My favorite heavyweight of all time. I was really pulling for him. Here lately, I mean, he hasn't been doing the best and the greatest. I was just real pulling for him just to see him do something, have some pride in himself again. But I have to give it to my little brother. That man chose the right guy, because Ryan Bader come out hard.
Ryan Bader knocked out Fedor in 35 seconds, I believe it was.
Yeah, 35 seconds.
35 seconds. Hit him with a left hook, and it just rocked Fedor's world.
It was a left hook to put him down. Fedor tried to get right up and just right punched him right in the face. And his toes curled, his body went flat. He looked like a zombie, and it broke my heart because I looked over at Shane. I was like, man, how does he let this happen? He's never been knocked out. But things happen. Anything can happen in MMA. Anything can happen in Bellator. Fedor just let whatever happen happen. I know he's kind of after the post fight. I know he's heartbroken.
And now Bader has 3 different titles: the Grand Prix Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, and what was it? The Light Heavyweight Championship.
They did ask him in the post fight if he was gonna relinquish one, or if he's gonna fight in both divisions. I hope he stays in both divisions.
He said he was going to stay in both divisions.
Well, he didn't know 100% sure.
He said he was hoping he was going to
defend both of them. I'd like to see that. He's well deserving of it. Really, for him to make it through the Grand Prix the way he did, demolishing everybody.
Including Fedor.
Including my GOAT, which makes me still upset and makes me want to cry. But Shane, you win this one.
Till next time.
Till next time.